Oh my gosh, you guys, I am so excited. Today is my last day of fall break. I know y'all are like, Tracy, why are you excited if it's your last day? I'll tell you why, because it is fall fabulous outside. So we are going to get outside and go to one of my favorite places. I want to share it with you. It's a historic state park. It's called Charlestown Landing, and they have all kinds of walking trails. They even have an adorable animal forest. So yeah, so I'm super excited. Let's get outside and let's enjoy this day together. So let's go. And you know what? We'll just park right over here, find us a little shady spot. Or maybe it won't be shady. Maybe it'll be nice and sunny. All right. Okay, this gives you a little bit of backdrop. So it says the first permanent English settlement in what is now South Carolina was established here in 1670, named for King Charles II. The town was built on, please forgive me, Albemarle Point. Oh, I'm not doing it justice. I'm so sorry. On the west bank of the Ashley River, it began in 1670, 1671 with a palisaded fort and a few houses. As it grew, additional lots were laid out across the Ashley River on Oyster Point. In 1680, the proprietors of the colony moved the capital to the site in present-day downtown Charleston. Okay, so now we're walking up to the entrance. I'm hoping a couple of school buses just pulled up. So I'm trying to beat them inside. Okay. Look how pretty it is. I love this little walkway. Right? It's so beautiful. So let's go in and buy our ticket. An adult is $12. I think senior citizens are $7.50, and I'm really not sure what it is for children. Look at how gorgeous this is. Oh. You see why I love coming here? Oh, it's so good to see the sun because we had a good few days of rain here. It's just so pretty out. You know, speaking of buses being here, it was the same for me when I was coming up. We used to come here all the time, you know, just with the family and with the schools. We were always having field trips here, and you know, it was a lot of fun. You'd pack you a lunch, and you sit at the picnic tables. But see, they have like a little sign right here. History Trail and Animal Forest. But do you see? There's just trail after trail. I mean, just for walking, biking. You can bring your own bikes. You can rent bikes. This is just a great place. If you have kids, they can just run around. And here's like a little map. You're on the site of the settlement of Charlestown. In this place, Native Americans, English, Africans, Barbadians came together to create the first successful English colony in Carolina, interacting with each other in the land. These groups each made important contributions and shaped the history of the region. So we're actually on our way to the animal forest, which is straight down this path. But all this green that you see over this way is actually an African cemetery. I was actually just reading up. I thought you guys might be interested in this. It talks about honoring the dead. And so it says, what began as a slave cemetery once occupied the site. In that tradition, prized possessions, symbolic items, and everyday objects to help the dead in the afterlife were placed on the graves. Burial plots were then allowed to return to nature rather than being manicured, as was the practice in the Euro-American cemeteries. But unfortunately, cultural misunderstanding can reach beyond the grave. Because miscellaneous objects were found in this seemingly unintended environment, the site was not recognized as a burial ground until it was too late. And so a lot of the grave goods were cleared away in the 70s. And since that time, our knowledge and appreciation of the culture that created the cemetery has grown. So all of this is the African cemetery. And you can see they have the signs up all along. I'll show you the sign. You can see right here. And like I said, it stretches all the way down here. So here we go, the animal forest, my favorite place. And I love how they have these swings here. You can just chill and hang out. This is the actually only like animal habitat zoo that we have close to right here in Charleston. I mean, we do have a zoo in Columbia. But this is a big hit with the kids. We'll go in the shorebirds place first. I love the birds. They always remind me of Grandma. Oh my gosh, look at everybody. Oh, he's bathing. Aw. Look at that view. Look how beautiful they are. This little guy's having a lot of fun. Look how sweet they are. This little fellow's cracking me up. He's a cutie. And see, it's all netted. This is home to the red wolf. He's back there. He's kind of hiding. He's walking around. Oh, there's a couple of them. Okay, look, you're fixing to be able to see them. Aw. They're clinging to the backside. I think they're beautiful. Maybe it's breakfast time. You can see there's another one over there. Oh, they're gonna come closer. I hope. Look how just so beautiful they are. This one's running circles like he's at track and field. The otters are over here. Oh my gosh. They're always hiding when I come, so I'm really hoping that they're gonna be out. We might have to come back by and see. It might still be a little bit too early. Okay, let's look over this way. Nope, no otters. Probably still sleeping in. Look at their space though, isn't it beautiful? And then look at this water underneath. Okay, we'll be sure to check back and see. This little striped skunk. He's a little cutie. There's actually quite a few of them back there. You can see them. There's like one over there and one back over there that side. Good morning, Mr. Bear. He's got a nice little habitat over here. He has all of this space. I think it's still early for them. There's little watering hole. His little swimming hole. It's so cute. I love how shaded it is here, which, let me tell you, is a real nice relief when it's summer and you come here. Look at all the bison. They're all hanging out together over there in the grassy area. Here's a picture. Let me zoom back out so you can see. Okay, maybe we'll get a better shot when we get over on the other side. Oh, this is just such a perfect way to spend the day. How are you guys doing? Oh, look how beautiful this little archway is. I love that. I kind of want to do something like this in my driveway at home, like have it arching over the driveway. That would be really pretty. Okay, I wonder if I can get closer to the bison. Maybe not. I was thinking maybe on this side. But anyway, break has been awesome. I have been getting a lot of stuff done around the house, which that'll be coming up. I'm going to show you guys. And, you know, just running the roads, just having a blast, just having fun. I mean, even with all that rain, it just gave me a chance to hang out inside and get a lot of stuff done. So what have y'all been up to? All right, let's round this corner. Oh, look, it says Future Bobcat Exhibit. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can see a better view of the bison from over here. And apparently there's elk in here as well. Nobody's really over here. They're still over on the other side. Huh, so here we have some turkey vultures, eastern turkey, and black vultures. Look at these little guys. Hello, little fellas. Not talkative today. Oh my gosh, do you guys see the adorable little raccoon up here? Courtney, this makes me think of you. I'm thinking of Courtney over at Autumn Soul Lane because she's had some raccoon issues before. Can you guys see the puma? She or he is hanging out up in the tree. What a great spot. The otters are still sleeping in. Maybe next time. Okay, look at this. Okay, look at this. I think this is really cool. Okay, you're looking out and we're like, what in the world is this, right? Okay, look here. Can you see? This gives you an idea. Look. It says, before Charlestown, Native Americans settled here centuries before English colonists founded Charlestown. And so archaeologist Stanley South interpreted these from left to right as a viewing stand, a ceremonial temple, and a storage shed. So this glass gives you an idea of what was there. Look at this. This is a historic bathtub, probably built in the early 1800s. It was the first of its kind archaeologists have identified in Charleston. It's unique because the owner placed it in the plantation house instead of a separate outbuilding. Can you see? Isn't that amazing? And although it's a little rough and plain looking, you know, as far as the ruin today, it was once a finely finished bathtub. And did y'all know that once considered risky to a person's health, bathing became increasingly fashionable in the late 1700s? So it says in 1674, one of the Lord's proprietors instructed his deputy to build a common lodging for his servants. The house before you was constructed in 2007, and it's a representation of this type of dwelling. And although archaeologists have not yet found the remains of such a structure, it is possible that a similar building once stood in the colony. Okay, so let's take a look. I love it. I'm ready to move my stuff in, I'll be honest. Give me this land. I mean, not exactly this land, but give me a view. All right, let's take a look inside. Oh, this is nice. Guess this is where they'd stay warm and have all their cooking. Look, you can see the wood. This is nice. I love that it gives you an idea of how they lived. Gathered for meals and everything right there. Wonder if did they sleep on the floor or maybe up here? Look at this view. So this right here that you're looking out onto, that's the Ashley River. So Charlestown Landing, you know, there's just a lot happening here. I mean, besides like archaeology, like digs, there's also, it's a great like rental place. There's a lot of weddings that happen here. I mean, look at this. Wait till you see like this little house. I've come here several times when they've had like the bride and the groom coming out of this house. Right here. Can you imagine planning a party or something? But look, I've seen so many times, like they'll have like the little arch, just picture it, the arch over here, and then the chairs all lined up, and a lot of people get married right here. You can see why, right? I mean, it wouldn't take much for me to say I do right here, because I do. And then look, if you look this way, look at the beautiful curvature of the great oaks. Takes your breath away, doesn't it? I hope you guys enjoyed today's visit, and I'll see you on the next walk.